Hey,
Sure, what's
what's
going
up?
on? I
Look,
just realized I
I'm,
didn't send out a little thing on Twitter here. So welcome
oh,
to the. Oh, you know what? I don't have the.
am I echoing? No,
There we go. No, I don't think so.
nope. Now I'm not. I think I was for a second there. I'm messing with my camera. Do you
Welcome
like
to
my
the.
Christmas tree?
Oh, very nice.
Isn't that very festive?
It is. Are those Funkos up there?
Those are Funkos. Um, the first one I got over there is from Parks and Rec. Um, why can't I say his name? I had purchased it for my friend, but she already had it, so I ended up getting her something different. And then I can't tell you about the other one. And then my two Devos, and
Nice.
uh, and then I have God. When I get on a show, I forget everything. Korra from the Last Airbender.
Ah,
Yeah.
well,
So
welcome to the Nintendo show. Boom. We'll most likely be talking Switch on these shows.
yeah. See, I have mine because mine is in there right now because
You know,
I have this on Animal
my
Crossing.
my Pro controller is drifting like crazy. It's worthless right now.
No.
Yeah, it just starts moving on its own. I
Ah,
can't play anything like that. By the way, Bros has been nominated for YouTuber of the Month.
what?
Yes. It's an award that's been going on for like 10, 11 years. It's crazy.
Get out
That's
of here.
awesome. But
Well,
yeah.
congrats.
So everyone go vote for Bros.
The nomination has begun.
Yes. Rosa, where can they vote? I forgot the YouTuber who's doing it right now. I know he's got a zombie in his name. I remember that.
Mm. Rob Zombie. No.
I don't think it was. He's
Yeah.
busy right now.
He's he's so busy right now, Stu. You know he's not doing that.
Oh, here you go. Check out Sega Zombie
There you
on
go.
YouTube. And give a vote to Broza. Go check out his channel.
Shouts and clapature.
Congrats on the nomination, dude. Awesome.
Dang.
So, Stuart, what have you been playing on the Switch?
Well, I have my all-time favorites, which I do pretty much every day, which is Rocket League, and then also I've been doing a lot of pinball lately.
Oh yeah, which one?
I jump around because
Switch has so many pinball games.
there's so many I don't have yet that I really want to get. I have the Jurassic Park tables. I have um, I just bought recently and remember, I'm cheap, so I wait till they go on sale.
Is
So
this Pinball FX?
yes, yeah, that's
Okay.
my favorite so far. Because I tried some of the other ones, but they just aren't as smooth.
Salvatore.
Uh,
Yeah, I love Pinball FX. I also like Zachary Pinball. It's a much more old, and they're all real table. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're based on real tables from like the 70s and 80s. So these are much older pinball. They do have a few like reimagined ones that are fake but based off their tables.
Yeah.
But they don't have anything crazy like Pinball FX does.
Like, let's see what I have here. Of course, we all started with Sorcerer's Lair, but then I bought the tables I've got Bob's Burgers, Archer, la, 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 la. Oh, why can't I think of it now? Family Guy and American Dad. I also have The Walking Dead. I've got the Portal table, the 3 Jurassic Parks. I got the Monster Bash. And so now I'm looking to, which of course a lot of those come with the Universal Monster one. I got the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Black Rose, Attack on Mars, Fishtails, and Party Zone. I don't know. How many more do you have? Do you have a lot?
I've got a bunch. I haven't played in a while. I need to start playing again because I really love those games. I like you. I sit there and I'll wait till some of those tables go on sale because there's so many of them.
There are. I
And I think when they
almost
go on sale, they're usually like half off, aren't they?
yeah, at least. At least. And they've got these, I guess when you choose one, a bunch of them light up because they're all together. You get them in a package. Like
Yeah.
they have El Dorado, Shaman, Tesla, and V12 are all together.
Yes.
And then when you get on Castle Storm, it also comes with Wild West Rampage.
Castle Storm's really good. I think that's the one that has yeah, you're storming this castle, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's neat because I think the drawbridge goes down at some point, and
See,
I
that's
think it has like some RPG elements. So that's the same table I'm thinking of.
I almost bought it the other day because it was on sale. So I don't know if it still is, but I
Yeah,
need to
right.
find it.
Yeah, there's a Stern pinball. Let's see. There's Stern pinball, Pinball FX, Zachariah pinball.
Mm-hmm.
There is oh, what's the other big one?
But
Shoot, the pinball was it Pinball Arcade? I think that's the name.
okay, I'll take your
And
word
then
on
there's
that.
a standalone Star Wars pinball.
Really?
Yes. Um, and there might even be some more. Their Switch is loaded with pinball games.
Well,
Oh, and then of course one of my all-time favorites is we were just talking about last night with the guys from Premium Edition. Demon
oh,
Still.
yeah. Yeah,
That's
Demon
a
Still.
single table, but it's got like 3 sections.
I want to know if they've done a digitized version. I may have asked this before of Pinbot. I was
Pinbot. Pinbot's on one of these collections. I'm pretty sure.
is it
I'm
must
pretty
be
sure
something outside of FX because I don't see it on
it's
FX.
now on FX. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saboteur. The Switch is not region locked. As a matter of fact, I just recently got when I hold this up to this close to this camera,
Yeah.
it doesn't go all blurry anymore. Now it's kind of shiny, but this is Super Robot Wars 30th anniversary. This just came
wow.
out recently, but
Wow.
it's a Japanese only game. It's an
Really?
RPG. It's an RPG, and it you see all the you can't
Yeah.
really read it, but
Yeah.
those are all the different TV shows that these robots are from.
Oh my God.
So it's really cool. And the strangest thing is, it's in English.
That's not the norm.
The subtitles, all of the talking is Japanese, but yes, the subtitles are English. So they have. I think there's like 4 of them, I believe.
Wow.
Why they don't bring them over here, I don't know. Maybe it's a licensing problem.
Let me ask you a quick question. I was just thinking about this because you talking about Japanese stuff, and one of my favorite bands. I just realized I keep looking at my old camera or the other camera. One of my favorite Japanese bands that I bumped into a while back, and Thrill was the first song that I ever heard from them. Is a band called Bandmade, and it's an all-female band from Japan. But a lot of their stuff, their lyrics are all in Japanese. How do you feel about songs when do you dig it still if it's in a language you don't understand, if the song is good?
Yeah, that's no problem at all.
That's
Well,
cool.
remember 99 Luft Balloons in the
Yeah,
80s?
heck yeah.
I like the German version more than the English version.
Yeah.
Like when when it comes on the radio and they play the English version, I'm like, what are you playing that for? Play the German version.
You're like, this is cheating. I just had to ask that because I'm going to be asking my friend about that tomorrow too. You know what I realized too is they have I really want to get these pinballs. They have the Back to the Future, the universal pinball setup.
Oh yeah. I bet those are cool.
It's got Jaws, Back to the Future, and E.T. Yay, E.T. But then they have this Bethesda pinball, which I want to get. That's got Doom, Fallout, and Skyrim.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and the other one I want to get is the Alien versus pinball. I got to get that.
Brosip is playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. Brosip, I just got that recently. Here it is, still wrapped up. You can hear the shrink wrap. I haven't had a chance to get into it. I've heard really good things about it though, so I'm excited to play it. What have I been? I'm trying to think what I've been playing. Let me turn on my Switch.
Now, of course, yeah, and I'll hold on the one because there's a lot to talk about that game.
So
Rocket League, I just updated to the 5th season. They got season 5 is out. So I updated to that, and I just love playing that game. I'm not the greatest at it, but I just keep playing it, and I'm getting a little better. I have days where it's like, whoa, I really suck, and then there's days where I just seem brilliant. I'm like, what happened? I'm
I mean, I'm no good at that game, but I've had a handful of games. I'm talking like 2 or 3
yeah.
where I just go nuts. I score like 6 goals. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. And then I'll play like 10 more games and I can score like 3 goals. I'm like, God, I'm pathetic. It's so funny.
It's a strange animal because I watch those people, man. They do the aerobatics, and you're just like, that dude just flew off of the wall and totally just dink 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 had that ball on their nose and just drove it right in. I'm like, what? How do you do that?
I don't get that at all. I have no clue.
I'm like, that's frigging awesome. Because I can't even, I pop off the wall now and again just trying to flip around and hit something. The worst part is when you flip the wrong way. That's what I hate. I'm like, oh, dang it.
That's the worst.
But otherwise, I'm digging some of the games. We were talking to I can't even talk. Premium edition game guys last night. We were talking to Barry and Jeff, and their third time on our show. That was a blast. And so
that's a record, I mean, minus like Papa Pete.
Well, right. Yeah.
Well, here's Phenotopia, one of their games. This has been out on the Switch for a while, like a year and a half. And I was saying last night, I don't know how I missed this game because I mean, I just love the
style
art in this game.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, I like that underwater look.
That's
this is supposed to be an adventure game, kind of like Zelda. God, it looks so good, doesn't it?
It does.
If I'm gonna get one of those games from them, this is gonna be the one.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know which way to go because I'm a big fan of like Ghouls and Ghosts, and that and Cathedral has that feel, that look to me, with the knight and the armor and that whole look.
I'm so surprised with the Castlevania look in parts, and other parts it looks like a cartoony platformer.
Right.
It's like, what's going on there? It's interesting. I'm tempted for that one too.
Yeah, but it's even some of it reminds me of TurboGrafx. Like some of the Bonk stuff or the some of the other side scrolling games where there was that one scene where it was like very tropical looking. Yes. And just so colorful and gorgeous. You're just like, wow.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Yeah. But check that out. Premium edition games. Get out there. They have standard versions you can buy, which are right in there in the $40 range. Then it bumps up to about $60 for the retro edition, which has even more stuff. They've got a whole array that shows you what you get. And then they have the big premium edition, which has, it's just like the Cadillac of.
So here's a game I've been playing.
What?
This is super. No, not super. This is just Retro Highway is what it's called.
Oh man, it looks like I'd love that. Thing.
Okay, so here's how it works. It the motorcycle goes forward at the same speed, just constantly. You're just going left and right, dodging.
Wow.
Now you see in the bottom right, there's like a little part circle.
Mm-hmm.
If you hold the A button down, you'll do a boost if you need to like get through something really quick, or if you want to boost on the ramp.
Wow.
Hey, one more quarter. So you see that he's collecting coins.
Yeah.
And with the coins, you end up buying new bikes and new tracks.
Wow.
And when we do those ramps, you got to watch out because sometimes you hit an overpass.
Oh,
Or what really sucks, man, is you see right there. When you die, you have an option. You can restart for 50 coins and restart or start up again exactly where you left off.
yeah.
If you die again, you can restart or start from the same spot for 100.
Oh,
And if
look
you
at
die the
that.
third time, you get one last shot, and it costs you $200 to get back into it. And the reason why you want to get back into it is you're trying to travel the furthest. Like, see right there.
Yeah.
I've gone 2,036 meters, and so that's your that's like your points, your scoreboard.
Wow.
This is the moon. This is the moon level.
And then I had what was the one I was playing?
Oh, and there's like little achievements here, but when you hit these markers, you get more coins. Like knock over 4 traffic cones in a single run.
Ah.
And also, when you get really close to a car or a truck, I mean, really close.
Yes.
You get points for a near miss or a near
hit,
or whatever it's called.
That is what is it?
It's a really cool risk reward where you want to play very dangerously to get more coins. So then you can open up more stuff, more races, more motorcycles. And they do have leaderboards. Let me see if I can just...
Not to be confused with Lederhosen.
That's right.
The Lederhosen. See, so that reminds me of Moto Rush GT. Because you can do that in Moto Rush GT. If you get real close, getting really close, it's like, whoop. And sometimes that's your goal, is to get really close.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so... Oh, and when you start the race, you can also spend money to get like a one-time upgrade, which you would use if you're really trying to go. Like here I am, I'm number 6 in Emerald Hills. They have overall leaderboards, and then they have friend leaderboards, which is always the best.
Well, we'll have to do. I mean, we're friends, right? I mean, I can do that with.
And this game's cheap. It's like, I don't know, $6-7, something like that. I
was going to say I'll have to.
It's definitely our time. Slappy, do you have a Switch? I'll send you my my Switch code, my friend code.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Salvatore, the Switch version of when is our video of it coming out? The game I think just came out.
Perky Little Things.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it would be.
No.
It's there's a lot of games on the Switch that are pretty perverted, to be honest.
Oh my gosh.
But it's so funny you brought that up. I just heard about this like 2 daze ago.
So you could say you're abreast of all the brand new games.
Yes. Very much so. Papa Pete in the house.
Oh, he does have a
Switch. He played on mobile. Oh yeah, this was a mobile. This is a mobile game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
I would recommend that game. It's a blast.
It's a blast.
Now this got. Oh wait a minute. What else have I been playing?
Have you ever played Red Wings?
I don't think so.
I really enjoyed that one. That's the one with the
fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have it up.
It's like World War I fighter planes. They're like, and you go up. You got the Red Baron out there. That kind of stuff. But it's pretty cool. I enjoy it.
Perky little thing. Yeah, perfect gift for your kid this Christmas. Just joking.
For that favorite boob on your Christmas list.
I haven't played a lot of Mario Party Superstars.
Oh yeah, you love that.
And I'll tell you why I love it, because all the mini games. When you can do the board where you can play like like a board game where 4 people and you go around and you do things. It's actually a lot of fun, but it takes time. It takes 30, 40 minutes to get through the whole thing.
Yep.
But if you just want to play a few mini games, you go to the mini game area. and you can literally pick any of the mini games. There's at least 100 of them.
Wow.
So you're not going to run out of things to do. But they last, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute.
Yeah.
They're very short. It's basically usually just last man standing of whatever you're doing. But it's a lot of fun. And did that game have a demo? Did I mention anything to you about that? I can't remember.
I don't know that it did. Usually I get in and I'll download those because let's just let everybody know. Jeff tells me about a lot of games. So it's not like I'm out there knowing which games to get and which ones to look for. I'm not, so when he tells me about them, like, what did I download the other day? You told me about the demo for
Perky Little Things.
See, I missed that one. I don't know how did I miss Sacre Bleu? I missed it. How did I miss that?
Okay, there's no demo for Mario Party. But if you do get Mario Party for the Switch, get Superstars because there's another one.
Oh, the Metroid Dread is the one I downloaded.
Yeah, there's another Mario Party game that's not as good. So definitely get Superstars. That's where the action is, folks.
Did you not have a history with Mario Party?
No.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
And not played it.
Yeah.
It's so much fun just because you can get in there for 10 minutes, have some fun, and
yep,
you can be done if you want. And the best part is you don't have to play against a computer. Every mini game and the boards are all online. So if you want to play 5 mini games in a row, you can play against 3 real people online.
Wow.
Which makes it a ton of fun.
That is much more fun. I don't know if I should say anything about it again or not. I always lament.
Mario Party was great.
I always lament about Naughty Dog shutting down there.
Saboteur, there's Worms WMD on the Switch. And as a huge Worms fan, I'll tell you, this is the best Worms game in years. I would rank this right up there with Worms Armageddon on Dreamcast.
The best Worms in years.
I mean, it is really good. There was a Worms game that came out for, I want to say PS4, and I think it was PS4. I don't remember the name of it, but it was god awful. When I got it, I was all excited, and it was almost unplayable. Like they didn't have a thing where you could create your own teams. I'm like, what is this? I could do this on the Dreamcast. I can't do it on the PS4. What is wrong with these guys?
Oh wow.
There was one where you could pick worms, like kind of like hockey. You'd have a small fast worm, you have a big fat worm that could take more punishment.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And that was okay. But the new Worms is great. I would highly recommend that. All right, now check this out. This is a game just came out today. Wow. It was a space moth. Obviously a shooter.
Wow. That's gorgeous. Ooh, spiders.
Saboteur, I loved World Party on Dreamcast. I liked Armageddon slightly more, but World Party was excellent. I just got this game today. I haven't even played it yet because it just came out today.
Wow.
By the way, this video is from a friend of mine on Twitter, Shmups.
Yeah.
Shmups on Switch is his channel. If you're interested in shooters, check out his channel. The guy does great reviews. He's excellent at these games, way better than I am. He gives full detail on everything, like scoring systems and all kinds of stuff.
Cow.
But this game looks great. It's actually an old game that's been kind of reworked, and according to his review, Shmups on Switch, it's almost a brand new game, the way he was talking about it. Hey, pass back. Look at that. Pew, pew, pew.
I had my friend do that on the phone because she sounds so cute when she says it.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. She just has the best one. The best one ever.
I was friends with the guy on Xbox 360. His name was Pew Pew Laser Beam. I love that name. Pew
I
Pew
love it.
Laser Beam.
Okay, so I'm looking. So is Perky Little Things? Is that out?
I think it is.
How do you
When I
spell it?
looked at it, it was not out yet, but I thought it was coming out in like a day or two.
Oh, okay. Because it is PER, right?
Yes, it's out right now.
Because I just searched for it, I didn't see it.
Wait, PER? What's that mean?
How are you spelling that?
Perky Little Things, just like you would the regular words.
Yeah,
It's 3 different words.
yeah, PER, right?
Oh, Perky. Yeah. Perky.
Yeah.
PER.
I just put it in, but it didn't show it.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Yeah, it's for sale.
Oh, I got you.
It doesn't look fantastic.
Well, that's too bad. You want them to look fantastic.
Yeah, one more quarter. Space Moth just came out. And there's 2
I gotta
shooters
look.
that just came out in Japan. But they're both scheduled to come to the US, so that's good. So I'll wait on those. And then one more quarter. There's another Dodonpachi game coming to the Switch. It's crazy how many. Oh God, the Switch is just loaded with shooters.
Oh yeah.
Stuart, tomorrow Pokemon Diamond and Pearl come out.
Ooh, were you in? Which ones of those were you into?
I've never really been into Pokemon. I mean, I've played several games. I beat Let's Go, what was it, 2 years ago?
Okay.
I actually liked that. Most people didn't like it. I liked it. Then we got Sword and Shield last year. I did not like that one very much.
Yeah, because I remember Logan was into those quite a bit, but
well, these are remakes of the original Diamond and Pearl for DS.
Oh, well, there you go.
All new graphics. Looks pretty cool. I got the double pack because Christian's going to play one, and then either Nathan's going to play it, or if he gets his own, then I'll play it, and we can kind of play together.
Yeah.
Broseph, the Mushihime Sama game, is that the one that has the little that you can buy the optional arcade game to slide your Switch in to play it?
Oh, you mean like, yeah, like what? You mean the thing like Logan got me, so you can play pinball and stuff?
I think so. Mushihime Sama.
Very nice. Yeah, I also need to get it deep into this Contra series that they put out that I bought. I bought the anniversary collection.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I want to get those are the ones though, man, where the retro games, I just don't, I've lost the skills, I gotta.
It's amazing. Like even ice hockey.
Oh yeah.
I can't even beat the computer. Well, I'm not going to. The problem is I'm not going to spend the time to beat it either. Where when I was like, I don't know, what was I when we were playing like 20 or something?
Yeah.
When we were playing it at your house.
Yeah.
And I spent a ton of time playing that game, and I could just crush the computer. There was no problem.
Yeah.
When it came out on a Switch Online service, I was just getting hammered by those guys. Like, damn it, what happened? Why am I so terrible now? Rosa, yes. Oh, you're getting the arcade cabinet. Nice.
Let's see if I can.
I might be doing a video on that, Rosa, when it comes out, because I'll be getting it. That was just too beautiful.
Too beautiful.
Too beautiful.
It's
hey, look at this, kind of
beautiful.
Out of nowhere, but look at this, the unofficial Amiibook.
Oh,
it's God, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
This is like a high quality thing. Everything's glossy, all the pages.
Wow. So does it?
It lists every Amiibo up until this was out, and this just came out. Came out this year, just not more than a month or so ago.
Well, can you find? Is there an index in the back that tells you where everybody is, or is it just an alphabetical order, or is it by kind?
I'm not sure how they do it. It's not alphabetical order for sure. Because here's Detective Pikachu next to Solera Vestora.
Yeah, that's
Pikmin.
definitely.
Here, man, here's Quibi. See him, the little block guy?
Yep.
That was Japanese only. It is probably, he's probably worth like $250 right now.
Shut up.
And I wanted to get it when it was a normal price, and I didn't get around to it. I completely forgot about it. And so I've got a lot of amiibo.
Well, do they have
right,
a
right,
don't
right here that you can't see is a huge case full of amiibo.
Really? I think we have the one. I think we have a Celeste.
Oh, for Animal Crossing?
Yeah, which segues us that way, I suppose.
Wait, before you get into Animal Crossing, you said Celeste. Have you ever played the game Celeste?
No.
I have not seen this, Rosa. I gotta check this out. Celeste is a platformer. It's fantastic. It's really difficult though. If you ever see it on sale, grab it if you like platformers, because man, is it fun.
Okay. I need to write these down.
Stuart, Animal Crossing DLC.
Ooh.
Have you played it?
Dude, you know what? I may go there right now because I've got stuff that's ready. And last night our show was long. So by the time I finished, I was like, I gotta get some sleep.
So I've played the new DLC. Plus, at the same time, there's also the new update.
Yes.
So I have an ordinance where everyone has to pick up my trash, pull my weeds.
What?
Yes.
You can put your weed in there.
But I did play the DLC, and the DLC is you can go to this section of islands.
Yep.
And you take a job. It's kind of funny. What a game. Well, you get a job.
Yeah. What? So, I mean, how many people have quit their jobs and they're doing that job now?
So you go and you're working for someone, and you're an interior designer. Actually, you're more than that, because you can eventually, once you do enough, you can actually design the outside of the houses too.
Yes.
Like the yards. As far as I can tell, there's no right or wrong to designing. I think the client always is happy. I haven't seen one that weren't happy. I think the whole point is just for you to have more houses to design.
Right.
If that's what you're into.
Right.
You know. And the only stipulations you have when you take on a client is they give you 3 items, or they tell you the style they want, and then they give you 3 items that have to be in the house.
Interesting. Yeah.
And then you can just do whatever you want. So it's a way, it's kind of like a never-ending way to just design houses if you want.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure that's what the biggest draw is for people. People love doing that stuff. That's why they play the game.
Right. And then of course there's the things that you can do on your own island. Like here's Isabel, who in my book, I don't know what she does. I don't know. She's not my favorite character.
Sure.
I've often complained about her because, I mean, you go in the office and what is she doing sometimes? Sleeping at her desk.
Like this.
And I'm just like, what is going on? So now today, I'm going to take a picture of this because today a cafe called The Roost opened in the museum. So has everyone heard about it yet? Have you done any of that?
How did you get that? Because
okay, so you have
I haven't
to
played it a lot, but I've been on like 2 or 3 times. I still don't have them.
Well, so you have to meet Brewster, right? And
where's he at?
Well, you have to go to the captain on the dock, right?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've taken a ride with him.
Okay, so go for another ride with the captain, and then he'll take you to an island, and you'll find Brewster there.
Oh.
And then you'll want
force him to come back.
Yeah. So you'll want to he'll give you a fragment, a gyroid fragment, I've
found one of those on another island.
Yes, and
I
so
planted it and watered it.
There you go. I did that too. So I got to figure out I got to figure out what I got. But it says the owner, Brewster, maybe a bird, a few words, but his coffee is so good, it can say it all for him. But here's the thing. Even my daughter hadn't done it yet. And so the other night, Celeste was on Logan's Island. So we all went there to go see Celeste, and I got a recipe that I didn't have yet. And then Laura's like, hey, you want to come to my island and see what I've changed around? I go, sure. So I go there and we go to the cafe and I bought her coffee. And then we sat down at the table. He brought it over and then we drank the coffee.
Is there anything funnier than explaining Animal Crossing to somebody who's never played it? They just think you're some kind of mental patient who just escaped. It's like, why would I want to do that?
Why are you so excited about a cup of coffee? Well, because you actually get to do it instead of having a mug of coffee. Oh, I have a mug of coffee. No, now you drink the coffee, and I bought it for her. I went to her island, paid Brewster for the coffee, and we sat down at a table and drank it together.
That's funny.
Yeah. So it was kind of and she's like, wow, I haven't done that yet. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome that we got to do it together. So that's what else I've been playing, a lot. Because, the things that you have to do on the daily basis take time.
Oh, that's my problem with the game. It's fun at first, but then it becomes a chore for me and I don't want to do it. And
I know.
So now I'm to the point where I just pop in every so often.
Yep. I know. And which sucks.
Like, where have you been?
Yeah. I did just get I got a new islander I got Anka. Are you familiar with Anka?
No, but when I went back for the first time, someone saw me and I was talking to them and they said, let me ask you a question. I'm thinking of moving. What do you think I should do? And I said, see you later.
Yep. Good man. Good man.
Get out of here.
There are a lot of people that debate that. They're like, oh, I don't know. What do you think? I really like them. I'm like, the hell with you. If you want to go, get out. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. If you're asking me if I should leave your island, get out.
Yeah. You think I should stay? I don't, what? Shut up. Get out.
All right, Salvatore, real quick. I did answer this before about it not being region locked, so you can get any kind of Japanese games. But Denshin to Go, the train game, is on the Switch in Japan, so you can buy it, and there is a train controller you can buy with it.
What?
So there you go, the whole thing.
And what's the name of that?
Denshin.
Okay.
No Go. Wait, what was it again? Oh, Denshin to Go.
Denshin to Go. Okay.
Densha, I should say.
Densha. Oh, yeah, I see.
It's a series been for a long time.
But
I have it on the Dreamcast, and I actually have the train controller for the Dreamcast.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Because I love trains.
One more quarter. I've never played Animal Crossing, but it sounds like sounds fun, like a social adventure collection game. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff to collect, and in this version, you can go and visit each other. Visit each other on their islands.
Yep. That's what really did it for us.
If you're going to start playing Animal Crossing, just play with this one. It's the best one.
Yeah, because I flipped out when Logan was talking about Animal Crossing, because I'm like, well, I've known of Animal Crossing from you for years.
Well, I bought the first one that came out here. On the GameCube.
Yep.
There was a Nintendo 64 one that never left Japan. But the GameCube one, it was called something else. It was called Animal Forest back then. So when it came to GameCube, they changed to Animal Crossing. But the coolest part about the GameCube version is worth getting, because in there you can actually get, I can't remember if you find them or you can buy them. but you can get actual games, Nintendo games. Like you'll get like a NES, you can sit it in your room. But when you go up to it and click on it, the actual game will start playing, like Mario Brothers or Zelda or whatever.
Wow.
So you can actually play the real games. So that's a really cool.
That is cool.
Now that didn't have online, but I remember when I had it, spending a lot of time on GameFAQs.com because there was some kind of convoluted way where you could trade fruit with each other with some kind of code. I don't remember how the process was because you can't, like in this game, you got, your island starts with say apples or oranges, whatever. But you have to go to other islands to get the fruit, or if maybe Timmy and Tommy are selling them, I don't know.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you got to trade or go get the fruit from somewhere else. And the GameCube one, you could do it online with people with some kind of a code. And I don't remember how it was. It was a really weird thing, but
Wow.
that's how I filled out all my trees.
Aha! All my trees.
Pete, you got to get her into the DLC.
Yeah, because it's really crazy.
What did I just do? Here's the move, Pete. So if you get the new online service, the expansion pack, it comes with the Animal Crossing DLC. You give that to Mama C. You try to get her hooked on it again.
Mm-hmm.
And when she gets hooked on it, then you go get yourself the OLED version, the really beautiful screen version of the Switch.
Mm.
You won't be saying, damn you, Go Game Go anymore. You'll be saying, thank you, Go Game Go.
Thank you.
Mama C might be saying, damn you, Go Game Go. I don't know.
Yeah, right. See, it all changed. It's a shift. It's a power shift is what it is. Now, you know what? You know what we could do, right? Couldn't we do this? Oh, no, you can't do that. I was going to say I could get on your island, but we can't do that right now. We don't have that figured out for tonight.
Yeah, if in future episodes,
yeah,
we're hoping to do this through OBS, and then we can actually pull up. Well, I guess it'd have to be my Switch.
Yeah, but I mean,
yours. I don't know.
Yeah, whichever.
We'll think about that. But it'd be cool to actually pull up a Switch and you just play something. But I mean, I did have some of the video ready to go.
Yeah,
it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, PT's controllers sell out. The Genesis was sold out too. I didn't think anyone was buying that one.
Well, see, that's what I would.
Damn you, Go Game Go.
See, I meant to check like every day. I was checking a couple days after we talked about it, and I want one of those so badly.
Here you go, Pete.
I want one of those so badly.
I'll tell you, I didn't realize after playing with it a while, it kind of cramps my hand a little bit. I don't remember that.
That's what she said.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, when you play the old games for the Nintendo 64,
yeah,
you can't beat this because that's how you learn to play it. That's how we all played it with this. So you're used to it. Like Star Fox, you do the somersault and the U-turn. I mean,
yep.
And you can slow down and speed up with these yellow buttons, and you can do it all on the Pro controller.
Yeah, you can do all those cool Top Gun moves.
It's cool because I mean it works. Like the right stick is now what the yellow buttons were.
Yeah. I really need to get into that game.
I don't think I like this scheming. You know what? I didn't know you were watching. I thought you were watching something else. It's not scheming. I'm trying to help Papa Pete and Mama C out.
Yeah, you're more like counseling.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little video game problem over there. I'm trying to help them out.
Right. You're Frasier.
Oh wait, I missed those from Fastback. I want to get my 8-year-old a Switch Lite for Christmas. Now I know they're having problems with production on Switches. I assume for Switch Lites too. They didn't mention that, but a Switch Lite would be awesome for an 8-year-old. That'd be a great idea, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
by
the way, does anyone know where this Nintendo Show logo is from? what it was, what inspired this? Oh, this doesn't have it. Shoot. I'll say the Amiibo book, but I guess they can't. I guess it's not an official book, so they couldn't use the logos. But Nintendo show, and see like the three things coming off of it. This is actually an Amiibo logo. It would say just Amiibo, and then has the three things sticking out on both sides. That's just the font from it. So I kind of like that. I kind of like taking the Amiibo font and changing the Nintendo logo up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we need to do a Go Game Go. That's
and, for the scoring at home, the Amiibo logo font, which this is Bauhaus. Bauhaus.
Wasn't that a band? Or just
it was
Bow
a
Wow
band
Wow?
back in the 80s?
80s, yeah. And there was Bow Wow Wow.
I think their big hit was Bela Lugosi is Dead.
Oh yeah, good call. Wow, damn. Because I just listened to that during Halloween time.
Was Peter Murphy? He was the lead singer, wasn't he? Peter Murphy.
I'll take your word for that.
He put out an album in the 80s.
Yeah, because
I was like, a song on there called "Cut You Up." It's a really good song.
Wow. Cut You Up. Yeesh.
Oh, how we got talking about Peter Murphy.
Bauhaus. You said the font. I said that's a band.
Wasn't that a band?
The tangled web we weave.
Right, I'm going to have to put CC Mental in a 5-minute timeout here.
Welcome to Pete World.
dropping the hammer.
Nintendogs.
You know, I can't believe there's not a Nintendogs out on the Switch. It was such a popular thing on the DS. oh, look at it. Fastbacker. Let's see.
Oh.
Get the child a Switch Lite, and then he can move the Switch into his game room.
There you go. See? Now that's schemy. That's schemy.
It's a win-win.
It is a win-win. It's not like it's a bad scheme. It's just a scheme. Of all the schemes, that is a scheme.
On The Office, when Angela and Oscar had a dispute, Oscar hated her posters of children playing like musical instruments.
Yeah, yeah.
And she didn't want to take it down, so Michael had a mediation meeting. And he goes, he has this big book, and he opens up and he goes, all right, the first solution is a lose-lose, where you both lose. Would you like to pursue that?
Would you like to pursue that?
They said, just skip to the end, whatever it is. And he goes, the end was a win-win-win. If he can get them both to win, then he wins too. It is very crafty. Look, right here, I built that rocket in Cub Scouts.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, look at this. I also made this 3D cartoon figure.
What?
In college.
That's right. You did. Yes, I love that.
Wait, can I reach it from here?
I think you can. I believe in you.
Ooh.
Now,
I don't do any 3D stuff, so I'm still impressed I was able to do a little 3D character.
I love that.
What's so funny is the Simpsons just came out then.
Yeah.
And I wanted something on the shirt, and I said, hey, that Bart Simpson's popular right now. I'll put that on there. Little did I know the show would still be on the air. I mean, I'm talking, this is like 91, I think.
Oh, good Lord.
Fucking 30 years ago, and the show's still going.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I thought it jumped the shark around 92, and I stopped watching, and how is it still going on?
Yeah.
I guess it's still good. I mean, somebody's watching.
Well, here, let me see. I know this usually sucks when I point the camera at the screen. But there's the cafe. So now I got the cafe going.
That was nice.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I gotta get that cafe going.
Yeah, see, so she goes over and sits down here, and then I walk over and try to sit down, but I can't because you can only use the one on the end. So she gets up, I sit down, and he starts talking to me. And then he goes, oh, go ahead and have a seat, which that's right over here. Go ahead and have a seat and I'll bring your coffee. So, boom.
Now, can you rob the joint?
Yeah, I got an axe.
God, don't you think it would be amazing in Animal Crossing, like bad things happen, like I don't know, like maybe a little tornado. Like remember in Sim City when it was out on computers the first time?
Oh yeah. I
And
thought
a
maybe you
tornado
meant
would go through. It was like, oh, this is great.
yeah. I thought maybe you meant like a crossover. Animal Crossing meets
Well, I think it'd be cool if you could, like, if people could steal from you, and then you got to figure out who stole it from you.
Well, you remember my story about being an ass to that stupid ghost, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I
he
have my
deserves it.
spirits back? I go, no. Oh, come on. No. You can't have them.
Hold on. A quick bongo viewing.
Oh, look at Bongo the kitty.
Bongo. I don't know if you can tell, but one eye is slightly bigger.
Is that right?
Hence the bongo name. You know, they'll have two bongos together. One's a little bit bigger than the
One's bigger than the other. Oh my God, that's great.
other. Bongo, there's a drum right there. Look.
Kitty, kitty. Oh, look
He
at
looks
that.
thrilled.
That's great. Oh my God. I wonder where my cat is. He was sleeping over there earlier. Thanks for passing that message on back on the remote island. So look like that. You ever find yourself in need of a cup of coffee, just swing on by. That's what Brewster says. Coffee's 200 bells. Care for a cup?
So the Nintendo show is going to be a little unique for us because we usually go on and on forever. But
Yep.
we're going to do a hard stop at 8. So
Yep.
everyone can go over and watch Next Level Gaming at 8 o'clock.
That's it.
But we still have 7 minutes.
We do. We do. So what? So maybe for next. Now, are we doing this every week?
I'd like to if we can figure out when. Because
okay.
I mean, because we're not going to take the Hammer Away spot if you're going to do it on Thursdays because that'll still be.
Yeah, I mean, I've been drifting a little lately. I mean, I've got so many things in motion right now that I'm just trying to finish those. That's why I didn't end up with a show this week yet, but I'm probably still going to pop on for a show because I have got to cover I need to tell everybody about the Angel show, Angel shows, because I went to see two. I saw Wednesday and Thursday. That was last week, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure out when we're doing these.
Yeah.
Because originally the plan I was thinking of, we record it and just upload it.
But yeah.
We could do that. I really like these. These are fun to do.
Yeah, but I also love the chats.
Well, that's the thing. I kind of like, we're doing it, and I was like, I like the chat better than just uploading.
Yeah, because
it's more fun to interact with people.
Exactly. That's plus, like JD and I were going to do a show about NAM. But
that'd be fun.
Yeah, and I was like, but I'm like, he's like, oh well, I want to catch Papa's show. I'm like, well then let's hold off, because I want to do it when we can do chats because those are fun.
Damn you, Papa Pete. Oh, I know something I was going to mention.
Does that mean Pete's got to make 2 videos for us now? Pete, he's too generous.
I don't know where my shirt went. This is actually a new shirt.
Because you still can't find your other one?
No, I don't know what happened to it. It made it over.
Oh, that's
more since I moved. I don't remember.
I don't know, but that's why you usually buy a new one so that you can find your old one.
I don't know if I've worn. I'll have to go back look at the videos. I don't know if I've worn it since we moved. It might be like just in some clothes bag where I just threw a bunch of stuff, and it might be still sitting downstairs.
Yeah, because I think pretty much everybody knows my story about Breath of the Wild by now.
Oh yeah, it was in your.
I put my original copy that I bought on sale with a gift card during the holiday with my son, and I stuck it in my original Switch. And this is what happens when your significant other takes over your Switch. So I had left it in there, and that's what happened the other day when I had to shut off Animal Crossing to get her pushed forward. So I had to turn on a different game so it would download, and Breath of the Wild started loading up. I'm like, this isn't going to load up unless there's oh, good God, there's a cartridge in here.
Yeah, at least you found it.
Yeah, I know. And she's like, well, can I keep it? Because I want to maybe try that game. I go, absolutely.
I know a lot of people who refuse to finish the game because they're just having so much fun playing it.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they never go to the final boss, so the game doesn't end. They just keep on playing.
Well, I'll tell you what, for our next show of this, then I will start playing it. And you know what? I'm just glad they didn't make a Switch game for Rise of Skywalker.
Real quick, there is a new demo out for Big Brain Academy.
Okay.
That comes out in December. And well, Metroid Dread, you were talking about. And then Nintendo Kid Dave told me he did a video on a game called Blue Reflection Second Light, and it's a Japanese role-playing game, a JRPG.
Okay.
It's all in English, but man, he gave it a raving review.
Wow.
He loved it.
Okay.
Wait, Pete, which game are you talking about? Oh, I love having Sonic 91 show up on the Nintendo show. It's great.
That is great.
What's going on, Sonic 91? Welcome to the show.
My well, you know, my buddy Brad was talking about, he wanted did he say he wished Sonic 2 was out for the Genesis porting? Because what's the one they have now that's out here?
They have Sonic. I think Sonic 2 isn't Sonic 1 and 2 available? Somewhere.
I don't know.
Pete, Breath of the Wild. I know I have some friends who they've been playing it for 4 years. They've never bothered to finish it. Just because the game is so expansive, you could just travel around forever, getting into trouble, looking for things, trying out crazy things. It's
it is no
unbelievable game.
Sonic 2. What's the one he was talking about a different Sonic then.
See what Sonic 3? Is he talking about the 2D game or a 3D game?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Streets of Rage 2.
Oh, so good.
Dude, we should stream some of that in a couple of shows.
Wait a minute. Sonic 2 is on the Nintendo Online, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's why I say he must have been talking about a different one. Because he must have said Sonic 2 is on there, but this other one's not.
Pete, you got all the time in the world. Come on. You got time to sink 100 hours into Breath of the Wild.
Not when he's got to make our videos.
That's right.
I mean, you don't have to, but I'd miss them. Well, what is it? Would you pronounce it Musha?
Musha? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's an LS game where they changed the name for North America. You know, Sonic 91, I was at a Target about a month ago, and they still had some of those Super Mario 3D All-Stars sitting there. I couldn't believe it. That was crazy.
Huh. You know? Is Musha a shmup?
It is. It's a good one, too.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Holy shit. Okay.
It's a lot of fun. Definitely play that one.
Yeah, I'll have that one. I'll have a review on that.
All right. Well, it's 8:00. I guess we'll go ahead and shut her down.
It's a hard shutdown.
And we'll be back next week, I think. We got to figure out when.
Absolutely.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll do some that are recorded and some that aren't. Yeah. Depending on what's on our plate, you know.
Very true.
So, we got to go. We got a game.
It's that second go that always takes a while.
Yeah, because it takes that extra N and E, takes like extra time.
Dawn. All right. Mike Mullis's channel, Original Next Level Gaming, they are starting right now.
Yes.
If you want to go over there and hang out. See you, Brosum. Oh, and everyone, Broza was
Nominated.
nominated for YouTuber of the month. So go give him a vote.
Yeah. And remember to check out premium edition games too.
Yes. All right. One more quarter. Thanks, Christopher.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. We'll see you guys.
See you next time.
All right. Bye.